Hello and welcome back to Tech Tip Tuesday. I'm Stephanie with Archangel, and this week I'm excited to share with you tips and tricks for how you can create an effective review for your students using Google Forms. So, for this example, I am using a math review. It does not have to be math. You can use this application with multiple subjects that are applicable to your classroom. And so, I want to start by showing you the first thing that we're going to do is create a title for our review. So I've given a title and a description of math review and just given some very simple directions to my students. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to add the very first question. Once I add that using this plus button, I can give my question, and you'll notice I've labeled it Q1 just to help keep myself organized. What is 2 plus 2? We're doing basic addition here. So I give four multiple choice answers. It's going to be really important to create multiple choice questions because we're going to use this very special button down here called go to section based on answer. And so I'm going to click the button of the three dots or the snowman, as I call it with my students. You can click on that button and you'll be given you can give a description or you can go to a section based on an answer. Once you go to a section based on an answer, you will see that a little box pops up next to each one of my answer choices. And I'm going to select where I want my students to go based on the answer that they give. So, my first chance that I give them, let's say they choose the answer 2. So 2 plus 2 is 2. I'm going to give them a section to go to called great effort. Let's try that again. They didn't get the answer correct. So every incorrect answer, I'm going to send them to great effort. And I get to that great effort by going to this add a section button. So I click add a section and I can come down here and I give two sections that they can go to. Great job. It looks like you understood that question and let's move on. Or great effort. Let's try that again. So I add two sections using that equal button right there. And I am going to allow my students the opportunity to review using a YouTube video to review the concepts that we have already discussed in class. And then I'm going to give them that question again. So if they get the answer incorrect, I can have them go to the section based on their answer. Once they go to great job, it looks like you understood that question. Let's move on. So they understood the question. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to add another section. And I'm going to label this section subtraction. And so I'm giving a question, Q2, again, keeping myself organized. What is 10 minus 7? And I've given, again, four choices here, multiple choice, and I've created sections that I want them to go to. So using this equal button right here, I select add a section and I give it great effort. Let's try that again. And I go to YouTube. I find the video that I want to insert and I insert it using this add video link right here that we discussed last week. I add that video in and then I give them the same question again. What is 10 minus 7? So then I come down here, go to my snowman button, and then I select go to section based on answer. And I'm going to again create the sections that I want them to go to. I can create great effort. Let's try it again. Or let's say that that's actually the end of my tutorial. So now I want the students to submit the form that they have completed. And so I'm going to say that's the end of my form. And so right now I'm going to go to preview and let's take a look at the section or the quiz review that I've created. So what is 2 plus 2? Let's say my sample is my answer is 2. It's an incorrect answer. So I hit the next button and it takes me to great effort. Let's try that again. It gives me that YouTube link tutorial that I inputted. And then it gives me the question again. This time I understand it. So I select the correct answer, which is, of course, 4, and hits next. What it does is now it takes me to the next section, and it takes me to subtraction. What is 10 minus 7? So let's say I forget what 10 minus 7 is, and I click 5 and I hit next. It takes me again to this YouTube tutorial that I've embedded into my Google form for subtraction. I watch it and it clicks, oh, that's right. The correct answer is 3. And now I hit the next button. Now I have come to the end of my math review and I hit the submit button. Once I hit the submit button, I have a message that pops up for my students. You can always edit this this math review for your students, um, and you can allow them the opportunity to try this as many times as they would like. I hope this video helps you, and I look forward to seeing you on next week's Tech Tip Tuesday.